Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Matt Wasek. I'd like to welcome you to my channel. I've been a little bit MIA since the last video I'd done, which was a month ago. That's because I got super sick after doing that last video, was all stuffed up and nasally for basically an entire month straight. I didn't want to be doing any videos with my voice like that because you wouldn't have been able to understand what I was saying, and the quality would have been awful, and I don't want to be doing videos like that. But from now on, you can expect videos 4 to 5 times a week, if not every single day. I'm going to be trying my hardest to do every single day because well, one, I want to obviously I want to blow up my channel and be and grow it and all that type of stuff. But two, I want to hold myself accountable with my digital marketing agency because I did a video just like this back in December of 2016. I set a goal for myself. I'm like, hey, I want to hit $25,000 recurring revenue with that business, which at the time I didn't care what industry I was working in, like for clients. I just wanted clients. And now I kind of narrowed it down to a focus, and I'll get into that in a minute. But I had set this goal. I actually had a video here on YouTube about it, and I didn't stay focused. I have no problem admitting this on camera either for you guys watching. I did not stay focused, and I totally flopped on that goal. Big time, big time. Not even freaking close to $25,000 recurring in clients from that business. And a lot of different things went into it. I ended up having to get a job, and then I gained some traction with another business that I have, which I'll explain in another video. It's basically a course that I have for a previous business that I owned in a different industry, and also have a organizational downloadable product that's sold from that same website. But I'll get into that in a little bit. But gained traction with that, and I'm like, okay, I don't need to do this job anymore. We're going good. And then things started taking a big drop in revenue, and then I ended up having to get a job again, and that was in July. And basically been working there Monday through Thursday, usually about 10 hours a day. Come home, work on this business, and then yeah, basically kind of just been focusing on that and getting this up and running. And I kind of let that digital product business run in the background. It does its own thing. Pretty much all the traffic from it's organic, but I'll get into that in another video. But basically, back to my video I'd done last year, I just stayed focused with that and done like just 3 videos a week of kind of documenting my experience with building a digital marketing agency, I probably would be a lot further along than I am right now. I probably would have 10x that goal of $250,000 or of $25,000 recurring revenue, or at least monthly revenue, by this point in time, based on some of the other people who have documented their journey on YouTube with what they've been able to do with their business and adding other streams of income. And I want to do the same. I mean, let's be honest here. But I also want to help out you guys that are maybe starting out with digital marketing. Maybe you just happen to find this video online. You want to start a business based around the internet. I want to provide a ton of value for you guys to check it out and see and learn what I'm doing, what's working, what's not working. So a little bit of background on me though is I basically got my start with business and entrepreneurship and starting my own business back in 2011. Well, back in 2009, I graduated high school, went to University of North Dakota right away. I wanted to do accounting so I could learn the financial back end of a business and knowing my numbers and all that type of stuff, because I still wanted to run a business, but I wanted to do that. And parents telling me, hey, you should go to college for that, and then it'll help you so much. And I get up there to do college, take the general classes. It sucks ass. I hate it. Wasted a year and a half there, a lot of money spent to really not learn very much. So transferred to a tech school in early 2011 at this point in time, and went there for horticulture. And that very same time frame, I started my landscaping company. Lawn landscape and snow is what we had done. So lawn care, landscaping, snow removal were the service outlines, I guess. And if you guys are interested in more about that business, I can kind of elaborate more with it. But I really immersed myself and just seriously became obsessed with everything within that realm and industry, with doing the work as well as marketing with it, and the operational side of running a business and implementing systems so that way the business runs super, super efficiently. And eventually I wanted to build something to sell. So I had an awesome teacher actually all the teachers were awesome at the horticulture school, but I was able to learn from one a lot because he had owned the exact type of business I wanted. He did like big patios and retaining walls and all that type of cool stuff. And that's what I did with that business. I ended up growing it and scaling it to multiple six figures. I sold it in early 2016. It was still centered around me, the owner, so it wasn't like I had a 8-figure payout or anything close to that at all. It was pretty dismal when I kind of realized, oh shit, this business isn't really worth that much because it's still so centered around me, the owner. So that was a big lesson I learned. But also uh, one of the coolest things though about it was I just became seriously immersed and what helped us grow so much in a really, really quick rate. Like we were growing exponentially every single year by like 300% with revenue, and even profit was pretty good too. But what really fueled that was being at the top of Google search results for the services that we offered in the cities that we had worked in. And that's pretty much how like 80% of our leads came in for new clients. And then the rest were pretty much word of mouth from existing clients or like family saying, hey, these guys do really good work, all that type of stuff. So that's really how we grew. And then I kind of discovered, hey, I'm actually pretty good at this. Let's start doing this with other business owners. And that's kind of how I got into this. And I ended up starting a digital product company, which is it's called Launchpreneurship. If you go and look it up on YouTube, you will see it. It's like 1,800 followers, a really small channel. It didn't take off like I'd panned out. I might do some stuff in the future with that, with some friends of mine that own that type of business still. But being as I am not a current owner of that type of business, it was really hard for most of those followers to really kind of connect with what I was doing. So I kind of just let that sit on the sidelines for now. I need to focus on this particular business, which is my digital marketing agency. So that is kind of a little bit of my backstory. If you guys want to learn more about it, comment down below and let me know what you guys think. But that is kind of my story up to this point. Been quite a roller coaster to say the least. However, I think I'm now more prepared than ever after a lot of failure, a lot of money lost, and tons and tons and tons of learning, not only from like courses and a lot on YouTube as well, but also from just doing. So what I'm doing right now with this digital marketing agency is marketing primarily towards landscape business owners because there was another company that was doing similar to offer marketing services to other type of business owners in a different industry, kind of funnel hacked, if you will, what they were doing, and obviously it was working. I kind of tweaked some things to cater to what I was doing and what would work for me, at least what I think, until obviously I implement it with traffic and customers coming in. Also, after reading Be Obsessed or Be Average by Grant Cardone, I kind of realized that my full potential and what I can do is so high up that working a job, unless it's literally like the CEO of Target or something, that even then my potential is higher than that too, probably. So anyway, let's get into what my business is. I'll show you guys the website and all that. So as you can see right here, we're at the homepage. Landscape Marketing Pros. I decided to really niche it down because I know this industry inside and out. The only thing I really wouldn't know would be when you're at like $100 million and you have 2,000 employees. We weren't at that level in the least bit. So obviously I could still help them with their marketing. But anyway, you're probably also wondering, well, why am I showing all this when someone could just go through Funnel Hack Me and all that? And if you want to go Funnel Hack Me, you can go to landscapemarketingpros.co. You're going to get blasted with my ads once I turn them on. But the reason I don't fear it in the least bit, and if you do beat me and get clients over me, then I obviously have some work I got to do and some things I got to work on. But it's this part right here with over 10 years of, I should actually say, obsession in this industry. It'd be really tough for a lot of people to really be able to relate to the type of companies that I'm marketing to and being able to build rapport with them because I've been in their exact shoes. I know exactly what challenges they're facing. I know exactly what they're trying to do with their business and where they're trying to go if they're someone that wants to grow versus just kind of staying stagnant and all that type of stuff. And I know that kind of might make me sound like a dick and being cocky, but if you're not confident in what you can do within your business, you're going to get smoked. So to anyone out there that wants to try to challenge me with this industry, I welcome it. So anyways, basically here is just the framework. It was built on OptimizePress. I hate OptimizePress. It's so buggy and so shitty now at this point. I've had it on a couple other sites over the past couple of years. And I don't want to build anything on ClickFunnels because I want to have my own platform hosted on this. So that way when I sell the business, I don't have to worry about ClickFunnels, any of their stuff. And they're a great company and all that. But for right now, I'm just going to keep it on here. But basically, as you can see, kind of just a rundown of what we do, a little bit of basically what we do, why we're good, why you want to work with us, a little bit of a rundown on what we offer, some testimonials, and then a call to action at the bottom of the page, and then obviously the terms, privacy policy, all that stuff that's got to be on there. So go over to the About section, and I'm going to keep this pretty short because you guys can just go right to the site and read all about it if you want, because that way you can spend as much time or as little time as you want here on the site. But a little bit about me, really pretty short here. Obviously, I'll be going more in depth with my history here on the YouTube channel. I should probably link to the channel here down below. But performance minded, results driven, because that's what's important. What do you do versus what can you say? So these services though that we're offering, search engine optimization, pay-per-click, and retargeting, so AdWords, Facebook ads. I've had a little bit of experience with running ads on Facebook for lawn and landscape companies, and what I've figured out is in some areas they just don't work as well as they could. I know like you got guys like Dan Henry that have these Facebook ads for entrepreneurs. I haven't done his program. I'm sure it's great, but a lot of people that are selling those courses say that it works for everyone, but that's not the reality. I mean, obviously there are other ways to go about it. You can certainly employ retargeting to every single business, and that's going to make them more money. So that's one of the things I'm going to be focusing on a lot with getting my clients to do in the future is getting them on retargeting, because that's just it's just like an abandoned cart sequence, basically, is what that really is. And then, of course, email marketing management, which I will get into in other videos with what I'm doing with the funnel that I have here over at Market Hero, which is not even a plug. There's no affiliate link. I should probably get one, but by far the best email autoresponder I've ever used. I've used MailChimp and I've used Aweber, tried to use GetResponse. They're all garbage compared to Market Hero in terms of really being able to just streamline things, make it easy, and also hitting the inbox. I've never had one go to promotional inbox in Gmail with testing on my own email accounts. So that's kind of that. Then I'll show you kind of what each page looks like. And again, if you want to go look at this, you certainly can. Just really laying out what all we do with search engine optimization. Of course, the bottom, a call to action on every single page. Click here to get started, and it'll bring you to our contact page, where a lot of companies will have like a strategy session that they can book right away. But I'm going to test this right away with really just asking these questions, because I want to get qualified people coming in. I don't want to waste my time with someone who just wants it to be a cash side business or has a budget of $100 a month to throw towards marketing. And I know that sounds probably mean, but it's just like for their business, for a lawn company, it doesn't make sense for them to be working and dealing and wasting their time with people because your time is so valuable, but working with people that have an expectation of a service being half the price that it actually is, because it doesn't make sense to spend your time doing that. So I want to qualify every single prospective person that comes in through this business so I can learn what their revenue is. I should probably set something up right here so that way they can figure out how much their LTV is per customer with like a calculator. May have to do software on that in the future. But ask them all kinds of qualifying questions so that way I know who I'm going to be working with before even meeting with them. So, and also as you get into the why choose us, I get into this a little bit with our sales process, where it kind of qualifies the client and why we're better, of course, 10 years of obsession, and really showing qualifying, I should say, what a potential client would be. So obviously minimum of $100,000 a year, minimum budget to work with for services and that they can devote to online marketing efforts, why we should be hired, why you want to hire an agency versus hiring someone in-house, because a lot of times people will do that with their business and it might not make as much sense versus being able to just pay $1,000 or $2,000 a month as opposed to paying $4,000 for someone to work for you and pay them salary, all that. So another thing that I always want to emphasize what you should do with a marketing agency is advertise your sales process, because this is I think it was in Sell or Be Sold, Grant Cardone says it 100 times to advertise your sales process, because a lot of times like car dealerships is what he emphasized with this, but just they keep their sales process hidden, and I wanted to lay it out exactly what we do so that way a potential client can see exactly what we do. And this is a little bit different order when you compare it to other marketing agencies where they have you schedule a call and then they do the audit and all the stuff. And I want to qualify prospective clients before I even spend some time. And I know that might sound mean that I'm being selfish, but being selfish with my time is very important as a business owner, and it's the same for you as well. So the sales process is they reach out, then I run through their website, look at what they're doing, all that, and see what they could improve, and then get them into a meeting, and then they accept the proposal, contract signed, boom, we get to work, we start making money, and then start making them money as well. So also lay out how much it costs, and then of course call to action. And then I guess the PPC page, pretty basically self-explanatory, paid per click, paid traffic, Facebook ads, Google ads, retargeting, and then email marketing, which is basically just taking all their existing clients or even creating an opt-in lead magnet if that's what they so choose to want to do, and then have them build out a long-term value funnel for them. So that is that. This video is going on a really long time and a little bit longer than I expected. But if you guys like this video, if you have any questions, actually, go down below and leave a comment. If you like this kind of video and you like this kind of content, be sure to go down below and subscribe, hit the bell for the notification, so that way you know when all these videos are uploaded here to the channel. And yeah, you can come on here and learn cool stuff about digital marketing, because that's pretty much what this channel is going to be all about for the time being. And if you have any questions, again, just leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.